Hello, my name is Kat. Welcome to Love, Drum, and Deceit. Today we're going to do a review of The Child, Season 7, Episode 6. And we're going to start by talking about Alicia. To me, I think she's on the rampage. She shoots Jamal, and she's still trying to control Tiff. So, her shooting Jamal, that messed me up.
Well, actually, she was trying to shoot Red.
Yeah,
She was
But how,
kind of
but
she was sloppy with it.
yeah,
she shouldn't have shot. That was crazy. She knows she can hit that. She didn't give a damn. I guess.
Yeah, and she the one up there talking about kill what she say? Let's kill the shooters that don't have no
yeah,
conscience.
for no
Well, it looks
reason.
like she don't have no conscience because she was just shooting freely.
Right. Just
And
shooting
y'all
free.
see how stepped over him like he wasn't nobody.
He sure
Exactly.
did shooting at him. That's crazy. And he a
Mm-hmm.
good guy. He a good guy.
But my thing is, I mean, you just shooting randomly. Why would you do that? I mean,
That's why. What's his name? What
that
you
doesn't
call
make no
Shaft?
sense, huh?
That's why that guy. What's his name? Shaft.
Yeah,
Chad
yeah,
Rashard
he's getting out of there.
Rashad.
Rashard.
Rashad. He was like, "What are you doing?"
But y'all know that was all of Bakari's
Mm,
Bakari started that.
Right.
mm-hmm,
But
Yeah.
mm-hmm,
you
Mm-hmm.
know, by
mm-hmm,
telling
mm-hmm.
Alicia Red got Red is he's a killer, trying to make her think that he was the one that shot her son.
Yeah. He
This
just
was
trying to throw that red
I believe it was
nothing.
Off
Santana.
of Nuck.
And that lady done took him in for questioning. He wasn't going to go, but when she told him that I just go talk to Lene, then I guess he decided he'd go and answer the question. And then you gonna go and tell Alicia that. Come on now.
Yeah, yeah, he's starting stuff.
Yeah. Well,
So,
he do need to go though. Red. I think
so,
so. He need to go. He need to go back where
but
he was.
I think that it's all going. With this being the shot, right? I believe it's not going to. They're not going to be able to get what's the name for killing Rob because of what Alicia did tonight. I think and shooting that boy like that. Somebody gonna have that over her head, so she gonna have to, And Red, yeah, he didn't get shot. He got shot in the arm, didn't he, or something like that.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
he
just gonna
got
be an
shot in
on.
the arm.
This is gonna be an ongoing thing because they're not gonna be anybody going. There's someone gonna have to be able to tell anything. Look at Alicia. She's not gonna be able to say,
What
especially
about?
that boy. Especially that you said that boy. He's gonna be all. He's all right.
Yeah.
So you saying that Alicia's not gonna say what? What you saying?
She gonna have to shut her mouth too, because look what she just did. She killed that other boy. What's his name? Uh,
Because the thing is, they don't
Zaya.
tell
Huh?
how they gonna
Who?
know because they don't tell on
Yeah.
each other.
Zay.
Yeah. And then she
Then
done
she,
shot this dude.
and then she shooting that boy like that. She gonna have to shut her mouth. She done messed up things. She ain't gonna be able to say nothing, even if no. But if you if she do find out if he did it, she can get her. You know, she gonna tell on him. She gonna tell on herself. She done kind of messed up when she did that.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It's done now. So it is. We got Tiff and um Victor sitting there talking, and he telling her about his episode after he ate that mushroom. He said that he was trying to kill himself, choke himself, and that I didn't realize that. I didn't catch that. But,
Well, he said he was trying to kill his old him. That's
right,
that's what he got
Yeah,
out of that.
yeah.
right, yes. That's what he
To
said.
change. He needs to
Hmm.
change. So that's what he got out of that.
Yeah,
But I see he brought her some White Castles.
yeah. And he tried to get him a little smooch too.
Yeah, she like don't do that. I said, you
Mhm.
this and mm,
Yeah, and she pretty much said, "Oh no," she just backed up, same way she did with no.
yeah,
She backed up.
But
She said,
he tried to, he, I mean, Nuck tried to just go ahead and push up, but it was like a moment there, and she got
Right,
up. You know,
right,
she
exactly.
didn't like
Mhm.
tell him like she told Nuck,
Right. She didn't. She just really just backed up.
and he said, "Well, let me get ready to go." You know,
Yeah, it was an awkward moment. But oh, Nut was going in for the gusto. He thought he was going in all the way. That's what he thought. And then
and it was kind of cute how they was sitting out there like do the right thing,
yeah, yeah.
because he was up there talking to them about, how, he was telling them that he like basically he liked Tiff. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, who wouldn't want to lay next to Tiff?
Every day.
Victor.
Yeah, wake up with her every morning. And then
Mhm.
Chad was telling him about him and Alicia
Mm-hmm.
trolling, and they broke up, but he still was gonna be on the payroll, be security, you know.
Yeah.
So and
She
Darnell,
she what she say? I told you she wasn't gonna you weren't gonna be here long or something. How she said?
Hmm.
yeah,
I
that's it.
knew you weren't gonna be here long or
I
something.
don't know. She probably done had so many. She know how to.
Right.
She want to tell them how to do and when to do and all that. They Everybody want to hear all that, but he talking about he want in other words he want to have some say so. When because said you live in her house and you want to have some say,
Mm-mm.
say so or whatever it was he said. Yeah, he said and he said, do you realize you're living in her house? You can't expect to be the boss when you're living in somebody else's house.
Mm-mm. I don't
But when
know.
Shy came on, it started off with them having that major heat wave.
Yeah,
Did they
yeah,
have a heat wave like that on Do the Right Thing? Cause
yeah,
Yeah.
so
The
so that's they,
hydrant and everything.
yep. So they broke it down like Do the Right Thing.
yeah.
So
That's,
what y'all think about Sarah showing up at the event?
oh wow, she got put out. That's what I
Cause of Carl.
The white girl.
said. Yeah, he got put out, and then he met her at the church, and then the rest is history, I guess, on that. Well,
So
yeah,
you know what I noticed that Red they showing his gunshot in his what was it in his chest or something? What was it shot in his arm? They showed it. I seen it, and that's what made me think that might be faking that man's neck, getting that preacher Sinister neck. It looked like he was gonna fall off.
I don't know. I'll have to pay attention to it. I didn't see it.
So
Yeah,
that y'all know how that police officer figured out Bakari, what's her name? Officer
Twosome, something like that. It's twosome,
Tucson. Yeah, something like
something
that.
like that. Tucson, something.
So
oh,
you
you
know
talking
how
about
Joanne was elaborating on that cat.
that DNA and that throw up?
Yeah, and that puke. I'm gonna call it puke.
Adamant about it. We wasn't trying to hear it, but she had something there.
Well, Detective Joanne was on it.
Yes, she was. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they focus on it too tough for me. Like
Yeah, 'cause they showed it the prior week for that. I saw that when I went back and looked at. They
yeah,
showed it. I remember them showing it again, but I must have missed
yeah.
it. But I seen. So yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. They was focusing on
I
going
just
back.
kept saying they need to wash that DNA away.
Yeah,
Cause I don't want them to catch Nuck anyway, but they should.
but that DNA. I don't know who got that DNA. It wouldn't have been me.
Yeah.
And then
Somebody
we
had to.
got Reg pushing up on Jake Girl.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did something to her. What are you talking about?
yeah, so
He
wrong.
screwed her.
But that ain't nothing but Jake Karma.
Yeah, but still, that's your brother.
That's his karma. He did his
Yeah,
boy
yeah.
Kevin like that.
Yeah, he did. He did do Kevin like that. Hurt Kevin's feelings, too.
Yes, he did. Well, he did do him like that, but not in
So
his
that's
face.
karma.
Not in
That's
his
what you call
face.
karma.
But not in his face.
He might as well
Yeah. They in the same house. You land on
had.
the couch over there kicking his
And that
girl.
girl, what kind of girl is she? She was gonna
Exactly.
go there to act like she a hoe.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah. Ain't no other word for it. No
But
other.
that's
Hey,
probably what Gemma was too.
Yeah.
So,
Gemma, what you think?
they pass it all
well,
around anyway.
well,
Yeah.
she was going with Kevin at first, and then did all that. I mean, that was hurtful. That to me, that's Jake's karma.
Right. Yeah. I give it to you. Give you that. Yeah.
And then he gonna put them earphones over his head while they in the room.
Yeah. It's just the fact that it's in the house and ain't in his face, but
In
but
his house at that.
yeah.
She
The
And
house
wasn't
then
nothing. She
he
wasn't
left.
the
nothing
house
for.
Kevin
Yeah.
told him he can get.
Mm.
Yeah. He
He
left and went with Victor. Victor came back and he would get ready to jump on the boy. Uh,
well,
Well, Jake had swung on him and hit him, but it didn't phase him.
yeah. No, he should have hit him. And then
who
he
Duda? He
called.
had.
Where you get Duda at?
Oh,
Duda
I thought you
dead.
said. I thought you said he hit Duda. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about. Oh,
Really.
later, early, later. Early on or something. That's what I thought.
No,
Okay,
he
go
hit
ahead.
Red.
Okay,
Hmm.
yeah, he
He
did.
hit
He
him
did.
first, yeah.
He did. He did.
And then he just swung back on him. And then what do you think about old Damien? You gonna go and ask Emmett for $3,000?
I
But
couldn't even look at
Yeah,
that
old
part.
that.
I had to
And
fast forward
then
through it. I didn't want to look at it.
and
but
then
Emmett was stupid because his daddy Darnell had just told him
he had a gambling problem.
that he has a gambling problem and he had been in rehab. So watch him.
Yeah.
Watch
Mm-hmm.
him.
And then you're gonna just forget and just give him that money, not asking no questions what he was gonna do with it.
Well,
And
Yeah.
maybe
what he
because it
did
was
say he
too
had to
hot
pay that gold
outside.
debt.
His head was foggy. I don't know.
Yeah, well he
The
did say
heat
he
was
had to pay
on.
that gold debt. And then what he won, had 3,000, won 3 more thousand, had six
No,
thousand.
he won. He won $6,000.
Well, he said he had 6,000. He already had
No,
3,000.
he had three because
Yeah,
that's what he borrowed from Emmett. three
right. That's
thousand.
what he borrowed from Emmett, the 3,000. Then he won three from the other guy, and
Right, and then the guy said, play it off.
yeah, and he's an idiot. And that guy Hannibal tried to tell him not to do it. Don't make no sense. You owe somebody $3,000, and then you gonna win 3,000. You 3,000 to the good.
What do you say? That mathematics is already telling that you lose. You're gonna lose. Like, yeah, okay. We gonna show you. I got some more money. Bam. That's what that guy said.
Yeah, he's gonna put all the money, but that's just yeah, he got a problem.
I couldn't look at it because that's foolishness. I had to fast forward through that one. I knew.
Mm, mm, mm.
Sure, I wish I had a brother I can say, let me get $3,000.
I bet y'all would be going gambling with no doggone spades.
That part. I'll be going to give me an air conditioner. Like
You
they was
know.
having that heat wave
You
here.
gonna get our
I know that's right. Shoot.
some stuff you need. Give me some
Yeah,
need.
forget that foolishness.
Yeah, that's foolishness. I can't just go down there and play some cards and put all my money on the table over a deck of cards.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Not
Mm-mm.
me. That's
Mm-mm.
crazy.
And then Tiff, this another thing. How is Tiff sitting up in a house with AC and her son over there burning up?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's why
And
he cutting up.
fight. He gets in the fight at the cookout.
Yeah,
And
yeah, he
then,
did.
mm, and then you got Nuck paying for the guy's funeral that he killed. Really, Nuck. I
He
mean,
sure did. He was there too. He was there.
oh my
The
God.
Sinister Zeke is tired of Nook dropping off bodies. He
That's
tired
why
of
ain't
him.
nobody gonna be able to say nothing.
They can say it, but it ain't gonna amount to nothing. But they all a bunch of crooks. You gonna pay for somebody's funeral? You gonna kill them? I mean, you should. Yeah,
Hey, yeah, he might as well. Yeah, he the reason why he did. Yeah, I think so.
that's crazy right there.
Sinister Zeke. He's
Mm-hmm.
gonna end up going help going with Alicia, being on Alicia's side because he tired of
Look,
Nuck and all his mess.
Yeah, he talking about he was gonna get me killed, get me caught. Now I had to get,
He
oh
gonna
yeah,
get caught up his own self because I
yeah,
thought
cause he ain't
somebody
gonna be
was
able to
finna walk
tell.
in the church. So I'm like, oh, somebody gonna walk in the church because they was right at the cheers where they sit at.
yeah, I thought so too, but I figured it was gonna be Charles, but he didn't show up. But oh well, that's his woman.
On the previews, I mean,
Mhm.
that's what the trailer that they
Yeah.
showing. They
Okay.
all gonna be at the hospital.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Her and Lene,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and Lene gonna ask, what's her name? Dawn. Do you think he gonna make it?
Die, cause I was rather upset, just as upset as I was when they killed Rob off.
Yeah.
'cause I didn't like that. But hey, Rob over there going through it, didn't want.
Alicia was wrong for that though. That didn't make any sense. That just did not make any sense.
Yeah, that was sloppy.
Yes, it was,
Hmm.
and you can't be sloppy because what if there had been a little kid right there or something
Yeah,
outside
she just
playing?
didn't care.
Nuck if you buck.
Nucky if you buck. Yeah.
And on the trailer, Jake gonna get in Nuck face and say, "Did you try to kill my brother?" And Nuck gonna tell him, "If I would have killed him, he would be dead."
Yeah, just like just like he told him he would I forgot what it was saying.
If I would have shot him, he would be dead.
Dead. Hmm.
And then he said, "But he'll kill him. He gonna bury, make sure he bury him." That was he said that too. I believe.
Mhm.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gonna make sure I bury the body. He wasn't. He said he had to kill. They ain't gonna make sure nobody find him.
Yeah, I'm just disgusted how Alicia played herself. She was
Hmm.
too messy. That was messy.
Yeah, and I think she kind of messed up things too because ain't nobody gonna be able to tell on nobody because you know, she
Everybody,
ain't
ain't
nobody.
none of them a bunch of crooks. Ain't nobody got real like you
That's
said. They
true. They
ain't
ain't gonna be able to tell on nobody. They ain't gonna have to keep that secret.
Well, Reg told Jake that he want Nuck dead and Alicia.
that's it. Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. They
Mm.
ain't gonna kill Alicia. You the one gonna be shot. Something gonna
Oh,
happen to something. I don't know when and how long. Maybe at the end of the season, but he got to go down.
That what's name? I guess he just working for her. He's her driver or whatever because
He
when
said,
she said he said yeah he was gonna find out where he lived there. He said I'm gonna find out didn't he say that about where to her High Ridge where he lived. Did he say that?
I don't know what said to who.
Who somebody told her I'm
Uh,
gonna find out where he lived.
I
oh,
don't
they
think I
said to
don't
me
think
that.
he I don't recall. I don't think I didn't even think I don't think he even knew actually
That
until
that's
she
right.
he seen her shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like shocked.
But then he didn't tell her that he was
And
gonna. She didn't tell him. I gotta go find this rich fella. Or something. Who was that she was talking to then when
They
they said
did,
that
and he said,
she
when
probably was talking to Bakari. I don't know. I don't
yeah, in the
recall that.
kitchen they was
'Cause
talking and she told him about she is
he's gonna find out
real.
where did he live. Okay,
Uh,
I guess it could have been her. I know I heard them words. Those words.
because
yeah,
he was like in a state of shock, she had to tell him to pull off.
Yeah, because he was like messed up. Come on, wait a minute. He said she like pop out.
Yeah.
I'm like, boy,
she
she's
was shooting.
ruthless.
Enough. Red was shooting back. He was shooting to kill too.
Well, it's gonna be a lot if everything it told. It's gonna be like she going to jail. She's just
Yeah,
She
shooting.
got that judge on her side. Her and that judge was sitting down talking on the next episode
I
on the
don't think
trailer.
that judge really.
Yeah.
Girl, yeah, I
yeah.
forgot
They
about
got
that
them. You
judge.
know
I
they
forgot
got
about
some of
that
them in their
judge.
pocket. The police too.
Yeah, I forgot about that judge. And that policeman, oh, she's out for Ridge because her son is in jail. You trying to? What did he do to Ridge? What did Ridge do to her
I
son?
don't know. But, do you
I don't
remember
know.
me? I don't remember.
He ended up in jail and Ridge didn't or something. What? He looked like a nerd on the picture.
I don't know.
They showed him, but I didn't get a good look at him.
You see the
Mm.
picture that she got? He looked like a
No, but I'm
nerd.
saying they showed her talking to him in jail.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember seeing that flash up. That what's name? I guess he just working for her. He's her driver or whatever because
You
when
said, yeah.
he said yeah he was gonna find out where he lived there. He said I'm gonna find out where didn't he say that about where to her High Ridge where he lived. Did he say that?
I don't know what said to who.
Who somebody told her I'm
Uh,
gonna find out where he lived.
I
oh,
don't
they
think I
said to
don't
me
think
that
he I don't recall. I don't think I didn't even think I don't think he even knew actually
That
until
that's
she
right.
he seen her shooting.
mm-hmm.
Cuz he
Oh,
was
yeah.
like shocked.
But then he didn't tell her that he was
And
gonna. She didn't tell him. I gotta go find this rich fella. Or something. Who was that she was talking to then when
They
they said
did,
that
and he said,
she
when
probably was talking to Bakari. I don't know. I don't
yeah, in the
recall that.
kitchen they was talking
'Cause
and she told him about she is
he's gonna find out
real.
where did he live. Okay,
Uh,
I guess it could have been her. I know I heard them words. Those words.
Because
Yeah.
he was like in a state of shock. She had to tell him to pull off, you know.
Yeah, because he was like messed up. Come on, wait a minute. He said she like pow pow.
Yeah.
I like, boy,
So
she's
Doc was shooting,
ruthless.
not enough, Red was shooting back. He was shooting to kill too.
Well, it's gonna be a lot if everything it told, it's gonna be like she going to jail. And that policeman, oh, she's out for Ridge because her son is in jail. You trying to? What did he do to Ridge? You know, what did Ridge do to her
I
son?
don't know. But, do you
I don't
remember
know.
me? I don't remember.
He ended up in jail and Ridge didn't or something. What? He looked like a nerd on the picture.
I don't know.
They showed him, but I didn't get a good look at him.
You see the
Mm.
picture that she got? He looked like a
No, but I'm
nerd.
saying they showed her talking to him in jail.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember seeing that flash up.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. That's some crazy.
So
I, I,
I'm gonna let you go ahead and you can sum up the end. I didn't see the previews. Hit you do. You can tell us what you saw on the preview because I didn't
But
see
the
it.
end is when the lights and stuff came back on, and Tiff
yeah.
and Emmett was saying,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
how basically, they
Mm-hmm.
need each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Then the
You
lights
should be.
came.
It should be fresh in your mind, Jody.
Yeah, I did. And the lights came on. Yeah. And then.
Yeah. Well, ladies, I guess we done kind of covered the whole show. I'm assuming. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like, comment, and subscribe in the comment section below if you got a theory on what you think Emmett is going to do to Damien when he finds out that he's lost
Mm-hmm.
$1,000
Yeah.
in the comment.
Yeah, this is love, drama, and deceit. Tell us what y'all think. Help
Yeah,
us out.
yeah, we be trying to figure it out.
Okay. Yep, that's right. We gotta get
Well,
seven.
thanks. I want to thank my panel, my guests. That you do enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Talk to y'all later.
Next.